Game, baby.
I go hard in them, you paint. I go hard in them, you paint.
I'm ducked off where the loudest legal. Right next door to Cali where the work a lot cheaper. Take you back in the trap in the 86 Regal. With a pocket full of stones booming like it was legal.
Woo! Welcome back to season 2 of the Man Cave. And you know what, Suave? We got a little bit of a problem, man. I was listening to that jam. I wanted to keep listening, man. That song is awesome.
Dude, that is a good. We collaborate. That was good, man. We put that together very well right there, man. I hope everybody out there enjoying that one.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I love the beat, and I like what we came up with, man. Suave, how have you been, man? It's been a little while since we sat down for a Man Cave.
Dude, I have been excited about a few things that we're gonna get into today. And all I gotta say, dreams are coming true.
Why don't we start with that, man, before we get to the slap?
Well-
Let's tell everybody about what just come out and your Discord, sir.
So first of all, I think I need to say we both need to let everybody out there, whatever goes on in this Man Cave.
I was going to stay right here in the Man Cave, whatever you happen to hear or see, but you might want to share this with everybody. Go ahead, Suave.
Man, look, so we just dropped World War Z on Stadia today. So it's on Stadia, man. Cross-platform, amazing game. I played with a few friends. You know, I couldn't wait. Played with a few friends today. It was amazing. It's so bad. It looks so good on Stadia,
Dude,
man.
It does look really good. And you get flustered, man. They're like ants. There's so many zombies. I started to get chewed in the leg, and I shot Lukey right in the foot.
Dude. So it's amazing, man. We have a Discord for
Tell 'em
World War
about
Z. So everyone, if you want to play World War Z and experience this, and you want people to play with, man, join that Discord. I think you put it in the description, right?
Yes, sir. Yep.
So
The
it's
description
in
of
the
the video. Click that link, accept the invite, and boom, you'll be notified whenever somebody goes live playing World War Z or somebody that's looking for a companion, man, for some co-op.
Dude, it's amazing. This game has been crazy, but enough about that. You know,
Well,
we're gonna
speaking of
definitely see
crazy,
some streams.
did you watch the Oscars, sir, or did you see what happened after?
I did.
All right, I wasn't watching the Oscars live, but if you didn't see it or hear it over and over again, you're going to hear it one more time with us. We're going to give our opinion on it. But Will Smith slapped the shit out of Chris Rock at the Oscars. Now, Chris Rock, he did a tame. I say lame because it wasn't very insulting, and tame because it wasn't even that funny. But he did a joke about
Play the video. You got the video?
No, I don't have it ready. Everybody's seen it, man. Everybody's seen it. But
you're right. You're right.
Jada Pinkett Smith suffers from alopecia, and she had a shaved head. So Chris Rock made a joke about her being for her being in G.I. Jane 2. Anyway, Will, he chuckled, got some side eye from his woman, and decided, I got to take care of some business. So he stood up, he walked over, and he smacked Chris Rock. A lot of people thought it was fake. Starting with that, Swab, did you think it was fake?
Oh no, I didn't think it was fake at all. Like that man, I mean, I saw everything that happened in the moment that man got up and slapped him. Nah, that didn't look fake at all. It looked like it hurt.
Yeah, the Chris Rock's reaction, man, and the way he was flustered afterwards told me it was real. Plus, you could hear the impact on his lapel mic. Like you could pop, you could hear it. But first and foremost, Will Smith is a gigantic celebrity, and he does not live in the same goddamn world as the rest of us do. He's driven everywhere. He doesn't go shopping for himself. Like, these are the things. I mean, they're not in touch with reality anymore, in my opinion. And I think it just shows Will Smith's privilege, because if I would have gotten it's just like blue collar crime. Like, if I go down the street and steal $100, I'm gonna go to prison. I'm going to go to jail. I'm going to get prosecuted. They're going to make an example of me. But if you do some white collar crime, you're going to get it. You can steal $1 billion, pay a fine, and you never go to jail. Well, it's kind of the same thing. I think Will Smith has got a lot of privilege. You know, he's super wealthy, and he got up there and did that, and they didn't send him out. He didn't get arrested. Now, I understand Chris Rock didn't want to press charges, but he wasn't arrested. He wasn't made to leave. He still got his Oscar, and they're going to let him keep it. I don't know, Suave. What do you think about all this stuff?
I think that, well, going back on, you said he's not going to press charges. I think he's not going to press charges because he realized it was a bad joke. You know what I'm saying? It was a man defending his honor for his wife. And I think Chris Rock is from the old school when, you know, he ate his lunch. He was like, hey, you know, it was a bad joke. And once he said it was a bad joke and Will responded the way he did, he realized that, okay, even though it was a joke, then it wasn't funny to that guy. You know what I'm saying? And it offended him. Not only did it offend him, but it offended his wife. And I can understand why he came up here and slapped me. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why he.
I can I guess what I'm thinking, I can understand the emotion. I can't understand the action. Because as me saying that he lives in his own world and stuff, Jada and him are both huge celebrities. What happens when you go to the Oscars and sit in the front row as a celebrity? You're going to get, you know, roasted a little bit.
You're going to get ranked on. I mean, but that wasn't a comedy show, though.
True.
That was, you know what I'm saying? You're looking at it like, I'm
it wasn't a roast.
To the Oscars. Right.
Yeah.
I'm here to go to the Oscars, and I just came here to support people that's going to win, or, you know, or I heard my husband was nominated, so we're going. I'm trying to support my husband. I didn't come there to get roasted. I didn't know this was a comedy show. You know, I definitely roast me on being, you know, skinny or wearing an outfit that was crazy, but you know, attacking something that maybe I'm a little insecure about, I won't do that. Because even if you didn't know that she had alopecia, why would you roast a woman that has a bald head? Like, you don't attack a woman like that. Like,
it's an easy joke, almost too easy for Chris Rock. Yeah. I would agree with that. Do you think this is going to hurt Will Smith's career in any way?
Well, they did come at him and said that he's not invited back in any way, and I think that the supporters, the people that's putting money into supporting the Oscars, they had to do something. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, if they're putting money into it and like, hey, this action happened, well, we can't allow that. We have to do something, because if someone comes back and they get hurt, they're gonna sue us because it was held here and we didn't do anything, you know. So they definitely did that to him, which I understand. Now, I do want to say this. First of all, everyone knows that a man will fight you over his girlfriend, but he'll almost kill you
for his wife.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That is true.
With that being said, if you experience something like that and there's like a dishonor right there with related to your wife, someone's, you know, disrespecting your wife or anything, you're not gonna stop and think always, you know, depending on the situation. You're not gonna just stop and think. Did he could have, you know, this would have been a good proper way to do it. Hey, Chris, walking up on the stage, whispering Chris there, say, hey, Dad, we need to talk out there.
Now Chris could have made it. When Will is approaching Chris thinks it's a bit that's about to go down. He's like, oh, what's he gonna do? Crazy Will. And then he gets slapped in the face, you know. Let me bring up Ray Sherrod's point. You just said that, you know, a man will defend his girlfriend, but he'll damn near kill you over his wife. Well, this was a crappy joke, but Will Smith's wife, actually, they have an open relationship, I guess. She was dating another dude, and it was all over social media and other talk shows that Jada had an actual relationship with another man. If Will had some venom for somebody, Ray says he should have whooped that guy's ass.
Right.
August is his name, I think.
Let's really evaluate that situation. Now, And also, let's really just sit back and think. If Will Smith would have caught that man in his house, yes, he would have done something. He would have
all
done
right.
something.
Here's a question. One more for you, Swab. If you were the man up on stage, would you have handled it as well as Chris Rock, or would you have started to throw them hands?
If I was the one that
got smacked,
the joke that got smacked,
yeah,
and it was a bad joke, I'd have let him smack me.
You would have?
Yeah, because it
that's
was
the
a
right
bad
move.
joke. Yeah, it was a bad joke, and I was in the wrong. When, like, initially, I don't think Chris Rock had any intention in hurting anyone's feelings. He's a funny guy. He just said the joke. So that's on his end. I'm defending Chris Rock on that aspect. He was just making a joke. Now, with jokes, he also know as a comedian that some of his jokes are going to hurt someone's feelings. And if he had the opportunity to, say, hey, you know, I'm sorry, I didn't know that joke. Let's say he's at a comedy show and someone back after the show said, hey, I didn't appreciate you calling me the B word. It really touched home. I believe that Chris Rock is the type of man that would be like, I apologize. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that was something that was strange. I'm just doing a joke or anything. I mean, no harm in it. You know what I'm saying? I think he will go to that limit. So with him getting slapped, seeing that Will Smith was offended by it, that's why he let it go. Do I think
Ray's saying he wasn't offended by it, that, you know, he was laughing, and then he got the side eye from his wife who didn't think it was funny. And then he reacted.
He was offended then. He reacted like any other man would. You know what I'm saying? You're going to defend your wife's honor. Now, if it was just ha and she wasn't offended, like she did not think the joke was funny.
No.
So she was like, whatever, you know what I'm saying, and laughed it off as well. He probably wouldn't have did anything.
Right.
They probably talked about it on the drive home, like that was a horrible joke. He shouldn't have made that joke.
Yeah.
You know,
and this doesn't give Will any. It was assault. I mean, you walk up and pimp slap him a dude. Yeah. That's assault. But it is. I bet you though, the night before, the morning of, Will and her probably had an emotional conversation about, hey, do I wear a wig? Do I not wear a wig? Are people going to make fun of me? Are they going to laugh? And I bet you that's where some of that, you know what I'm saying, came from.
Right.
And Jeff Janak says that a lot of those jokes are written and are on teleprompters. Chris may not even have wrote the joke.
Right.
I mean, he is fast. You know what I mean? He can come off the cuff with some good stuff, but it may have been written for him for all we know.
And I was going to say this, so I think that, do I think that Chris Rock is a pushover? No, man. No. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he'll just let anyone slap him and just get away with it.
No, he was on the biggest stage. He was at the Oscars.
But when he wanted to fight him.
Did you see his shoulders and his hands fall up?
I think he wanted to fight. His response was to hit this man back. But
I think it was too. For a split second. And then his comedy kicked in and he was like, hey, I'm going to make him feel like a fool. And then he did the math real quick and he was like, oh no, it'll be a brawl. Will Smith's off his rocker. He'll get right back up. Because he looked and he smiled and he went to say a whole bunch of shit and stopped himself. He said, I could, never mind. You know, it's called assault and battery in California. But yeah, see now, but if we would have done anything like that, we would have been escorted off the premises. We would have been fined. We would have went to jail. We'd have a felony on our record probably. But Will Smith can do it and still get his Oscar and get to go party and stuff. I think
now remember, like I said, he can't come back to the Oscars. They banned him from that. So he's not.
Well, he left the Academy.
He got some kind of discipline from it. He didn't get away just scot-free, you know what I'm saying?
No, I understand, but I think they're just so out of touch with reality that their lives don't resemble normal human lives anymore. And
I don't think that had nothing to do with it, to be honest. I think that, I really do, because even though that's the case, and you mentioned about, you know, the work and all that, from this incident, there are going to be some people that's going to be like, nah, I don't want to work with Will Smith on this. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be some people. I mean, to say that's not is kind of like blind.
He says, Cloud Validation says, remember the Janet Jackson event. You only got to see a micro glimpse of that goof up, and then they shut the cameras off. Wonder why they kept the rolling this time. Yeah, I hear that. I think that Janet Jackson thing was rehearsed. I don't think because there was a tassel on her. It didn't show her bare breast. So I think it was made to look like an accident, and people got upset, I think. But Janet says something different, though. That is absolutely true. The police wanted to arrest Will Smith, and Chris Rock said no. Ray Sherrod, that is absolutely correct. The police went to Chris Rock and explained to him what his rights were. We could escort him out. We could arrest him, all that stuff. And Chris said no, which is another thing that Chris is a stand-up dude. But Chris Rock, I guess, in his past, he was bullied as a kid. I've listened to a whole bunch of stand-up comedians that are extremely worried about the precedent that it sets, because everybody has bad days. Everybody has days where their mental willpower isn't as strong, and sometimes you can come off as an ass and not mean it, So what a lot of comedians are worried of is that people are going to start marching the stage and smacking people. I don't think that's the case, but a lot of people.
It's not. I think that everyone understood exactly what this whole situation was. It was an offensive joke that wasn't meant to be offensive, and that's just gonna be like that. I mean, you go to a comedy show. If you're in a comedy show and you're in a comedy, for what am I trying to say? You in the comedy setting. That's what I was trying to say. I went blunt for a second. If you're in a comedy setting and you're at this comedy show, man, you know that there's gonna be jokes. So, and a lot of comedians attack the crowd. That's just tradition. It's become tradition. You know what I'm saying? But
they go after them hecklers. If you want to be a part of the show, I'm gonna make you a part of the show.
And it's like an unwritten rule. If you sit on the front, that's who they're attacking. They're not attacking the person 3 rows back behind you. You know what I'm saying? So now that you got a loud pink suit on and something ridiculous, a clown hair thing going on, you know what I'm saying? They were like, you asking for it then, you know?
Well, I think in my opinion, the bottom line is Will Smith went and smacked him because he could, and he knew he could. And he knew he could get. Man. He turned his back on a. He just pimp slapped a grown ass man and turned his back to him and walked slow. He knew he wasn't going to get attacked in the back of his head.
It wasn't that, man. I think that he already thought about, well, look, I'm just gonna go and risk it all, and it's worth it because my wife. I don't think that it had anything to do with privilege and him thinking that I make all this money, I could do what I want. Nah, I disagree with you on that, bro.
You think it was more emotional?
Yeah, I think that he looked at his wife, he saw that his wife was hurt, and whatever conversation, because you mentioned earlier, they probably had a conversation before they left home, and she probably was like, "Hey,
I don't even want to go.
Really, why? Yeah, I don't really want to go because you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be around people, and you know, I just don't feel good about this. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, trust me, Dad. She probably had a lot of backbone, even getting in the car to go head there. You know what I'm saying? And sitting on the front, they was in the front, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't. I think that this whole situation was a mistake. It was a misunderstanding. You know, on Chris' end, he was on there. He just made a joke, and he probably didn't even have. He probably had no idea that she had alopecia. To be honest,
no, he probably didn't. It was probably on the teleprompter. To be honest, he looked at it and went, "I went, Jada, I'll see you." And you know, the way he does it, yeah.
So.
Cloud Validation, he says Will Smith's final movie will be I Am Legend 2. That would be a good movie, I bet. And then he will enter politics. Remember when he said in his speech about God is calling him to do something bigger? Oh, that would be interesting.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was running for mayor. You know
I thought his speech, he would just rambled a whole bunch of shit. But if that's true, though, maybe you're correct, man. That's interesting.
Look here, man. If we can elect the Terminator to be governor,
hey, no, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Shoot, we can elect the Fresh Prince to be governor. You know.
Well, Ray says that he ain't going to watch any of his movies anymore. and
Ray,
and in the
Ray
words,
is just a Will hater, bro.
no, Ray says this too. He says, "I don't know." Oh, wait a minute. This is the one. In the words of Cowboy, Will Smith should man up.
Hey, I think he did. He defended his wife. I mean, what any man would do. Now, the way he did it, like I said, man. All right, I'm gonna give this great example that I know everyone can relate to. That's a man.
Okay.
If you came in your house and you caught your woman, your wife, getting banged out by a man, are you gonna instantly? Not too many men are gonna just turn around and say, "Hey, I'm just gonna divorce her and leave out the house crying." No,
Right.
Yeah, a lot of men are gonna respond right then. You know what I'm saying? And even if
That's
that
called a
man
crime
does,
of passion, Suave.
bro, even if that man walk off and get all the way down them stairs, at the bottom of them stairs, he gonna be like, "Man, I just can't take it," and he might turn back around and fight that man in there. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. It's gonna be something out of his nature
Right.
because you can't just sit here and say that. Look, he could have did that. Yeah, he could have, but you don't know what he had to deal with the emotions that his wife is going through.
Yeah, I
And
hear you,
that's what he
but
was thinking about.
Jeff's
You know
got a
what I'm
little bit
saying?
of a point here, though. They are stars. They need to suck it up. Can't handle it, quit. And the way I see it is kind of like this. You're freaking rich, man. If it hurts your feelings, you can afford therapy. Schedule that session. You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like you walked over what I just said. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously. Let's just be real. You're not gonna respond to something like that as professional as you would usually be. Like you're not gonna respond like that. I mean, yeah, he could have walked up to Chris on that stage. He could have still walked up there and said, "Hey, man, I'm gonna whisper in your ear. Hey, man, that was a bad joke. Don't make any jokes like that because she's feeling a certain way." Chris would have understood and probably would have apologized on the dime. I believe he would have apologized right then. And then, you know what I'm saying, went and sat down, whatever. No, that man, you have no idea what that man was conversation with his wife was before coming
True.
there.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that could things have been done different? Yes. Do I think anyone was wrong in this situation? Not too much. It's really a gray because I understand, I empathize with both sides. Chris just making a joke because he think it's funny. Will just defending his wife because he saw her hurt. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's as simple as what it was. It wasn't anything extra than that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the actor's privilege was on full display that night. That is for sure. Suave, what are you doing, man? What do you have coming up? I think we've reached the end of the first episode of season 2 of the Man Cave. And thank all of you guys for hanging out and participating. We certainly appreciate all you guys.
I want you to do this if you don't mind. Can you share this what I'm about to show right here? If you don't mind.
Okay.
So you got your boy, your brother, everybody's brother, man, Cloud Validation.
It's almost time, kids. The clock is ticking. Be in front of your TV sets for the horror
pause that music
and
for a
remember
minute.
the big giveaway at 9.
Yeah. There you go. Get that music off for a second. Now, that music, if you're unaware, is from Halloween 3, a fantastic movie. But Cloud Validation this Sunday at 4 or 5 p.m. CST, I believe. He's going to be doing a tournament. Go ahead, Swap. For PUBG.
Yeah, man. 2v2. So here go the rules and everything. Check out his channel if you want to know any more detail about this tournament. It's gonna start at 6 p.m. Central Time. And dude, get your teammate, me and the members of the Man Cave, we're hoping to team up. So we're gonna be there, It's gonna be a good turnout. So guys, come and support this man, have fun. And he even have a cash prize, man. It look like a Google Play
a gift card. Yeah.
Google gift card. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't argue with that, man. So where can people find you, Swap?
Oh man. So catching this episode of the Man Cave this Thursday on the Climax, you know. And man, this is season 2, baby.
I know.
Hey, this is season 2. Come and get some more of this Man Cave. You know?
Hell yeah. And this Sunday at 2 p.m. CST, SPG, Ray Sherrod, Ms. Tracy, and Jeff. We're going to have a couple of wonderful guests on Retro Rewind this Sunday. Suave, he is going to be one. Are you excited, Suave?
I am, man. I am excited. I'm very excited.
Awesome, man. And afterwards, we're going to jump in to some PUBG. So should be a lot of fun, man. Any last words, man, before we jump out?
Oh, yeah. Be on the lookout for that World War Z screen today. As soon as I get out of Bible study. So be on the lookout for that.
Absolutely. And thank all of you guys for tuning in and joining us for episode 1 of season 2 of the Man Cave. I've been SPG.
And I'm Suave.
And we will see you on the next one, boys. Later.
The app game, baby.
I go hard in the paint. I go hard in the paint.
I'm ducked off where the loudest legal. Right next door to Cali where the work a lot cheaper. Take you back in the trap in the 86 Regal. With a pocket full of stones booming like it was